How they gonna beat me? Shit, I sit them down. Oh, I have to my music.
Give us a hot 16. Ready, go.
Like I told them, fighting me is arduous. I'm hard, I'm difficult, can't you see? I'm about that aggrandizement. Whatever's going to be conducive to the bank account, I'm with it, I do it, I live it. Real quick something for the people to be like something nice. Okay. I'll let you go.
And we're back. This is The Ruckus. Of course, I'm Giandra LaBeouf. I'm joined by Ryan Vivens, Ismail Abdul-Salam. And joining us now is the WBO junior middleweight champion, Demetrius Andrade, a.k.a. Mr. Boo Boo Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Hot 16. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah, 18 boxing in the building. We in here.
We in the
How
building.
How you doing?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Well, let me ask you a few questions there, young lady.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So, how long you been doing this for in the sport of boxing?
I have been a fan of boxing since I was a child. My father was a big fan of boxing. My godfather's brother was a heavyweight contender in the 50s. I've been watching boxing for a long time. I've been writing about boxing probably for the last 2 years.
Nice. So, this year's boxing events, what's been almost like the hottest event to go to or to write about or to talk about?
Well, to talk about some of the best fights are the fights that people are not usually watching. Sometimes we see some wars on Showbox. Sometimes we see some good fights on Solo Boxeo. Sometimes we see them on Unama. If you want to talk about the fights that most people watch, of course, those are the big pay-per-view fights, but those aren't always the best fights because sometimes the undercards are a little eh. So if you're a pure boxing fan, most of the fights you see during the week are probably a better actual fight. Now, if you want to have a party and buy some wings and invite your friends over, then you buy the pay-per-view.
Nice. Well said, young lady.
Thank you. I try. I do my best.
Yes.
So
tell me how you feel about the Brian Rose fight. Go ahead, tell me. Ask me how I feel. Tell me. Talk to me now.
Okay. So I watched your fight against Brian Rose. I think you performed as I expected, as you predicted. You dominated the fight. This was an opponent who kind of ended up in the seat by proxy since he was a mandatory. He wasn't a selected opponent. So it wasn't necessarily a step up in competition for you, not by your own doing, but just because he happened to be in that spot, and you performed as I thought you would. And I think that it is time for you to make a challenge against perhaps either one of the Charlo brothers or someone else who has a belt or any type of activity. Maybe you're being groomed for the winner of Laura Canelo. Or actually, Canelo wins, I think. Okay.
I am
Give it to me.
not calling out or I will not fight. I don't believe I should, at this time and point in my career, fight the Charlo brothers. I keep telling these people no. Why? Because they don't have a belt.
Mm-hmm.
Who has they fought that was worthy enough? And they need to get their jaws up a little more to make a fight between me and either one of them brothers. It doesn't matter. Both of them. I would like to get in there with the winner or the loser of Canelo Lawler. I would love to get in there with Miguel Cotto. I would love to get in there with Floyd Mayweather, Carlos Molina, guys that have belts or on their way to get a belt, fight for a belt, or somewhere in that pedigree where the people want to see fight. They don't want to see Chavo fight. Let's just be for real about the situation. I heard that he done fought last couple of weeks. I ain't paid attention to it, but they mentioned him by name and they had said nothing.
Uh-huh.
So let's get that clear. And the reason why the Chavo people are being brought up is because one time when Carlos Molina got in trouble for whatever the situation was, I kindly said, why don't I put my belt up against the IBS, and if there's going to be a vacant, let's fight Charlo because he deserved the shot because he was already fighting for the IBS.
Right.
So, therefore, let's up the stakes a little higher, and we have 2 belts one night. Let's get it on. A real card to put on for the people. But since that didn't happen, there's no need, and I won't. He won't do nothing for my stocks, I don't think, and I know.
Mm-hmm. I've talked to you before. We've done a couple of interviews together, and you've been very consistent and very clear that you only want to fight for a title belt. Now, as you make your way, are you married to fighting on HBO? Have they approached you about an exclusive deal, or are you still able to be flexible and fight other places?
I mean,
HBO, Showtime.
HBO has, put me on 2 cards, and I appreciate them dearly for doing that. Showtime, I've been on Showbox once. Showtime, I don't know what they're bringing to the table. I have no, memory of them connecting with us to talk about fighting on Showtime. So HBO been holding it down right now, but I'm free to do whatever I want to do.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring my my companions here on the desk. I'm gonna lob it over to Ryan Bivens first. Questions for Mr. Boo Boo Boxing. Follow him on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Chilling.
Okay. Since you're fighting on HBO, at least they're the ones giving you the best offers right now. Who there, besides Cotto, do you think would be the best fight for you? Maybe James Kirkland?
Don't get me wrong. He's fan friendly, and people do like to see him. I have offered to fight him before I had the belt, and it didn't go down. Now I got the belt, and he don't have a belt. And yes, he came off a knockout victory against Glenn Tapia that had where he come from. He had good, okay, but who he fight, what he do. So therefore, he should get a shot with Demetrius Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
Now let him fight somebody else, somebody that's good. Maybe we should get him a rematch with the Japanese guy that stopped him in the first round, and I'm way better than that. Yeah, the tail of the tip will tell you.
Oh, Mr. Andre, you are a comedian. Ismail, question for Mr. Andre. You're a comedian.
Yeah, and Demetrius, I got a question for you regarding the Rose fight. It seemed like after the first couple rounds that you were basically kind of carrying him just to kind of work on a few new things in the ring. Was that true? Were you knew you had the fight in the bag early on and just wanted to either get some rounds in at that point after you had knocked him down a few times?
No, I'm not taking away from anything from Brian Rose. He is a fighter. He got to where he got to by doing the best he can to get to that point in time. All my respect to him, all glory due to the Most High. But, after, listen, I watch boxing, study boxing, I live it, I love it, I laugh with it. I see a lot of fighters, right, that they knock somebody down, and they get back up, and then they want to jump right on top of them, and you know what ends up happening? Ortiz versus Berto. And that's not going to happen here. So I'm a master the beautiful knockout, the knockdown, the stoppage. I'm going to make sure it looks good. I'm going to go out there and start swinging punches and might get caught with one. So, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to get in the work. I'm going to give the fans what they want, and that's more rounds. And each and every round, you've seen something different that I can do in the ring. And so if I did stop them early on, you would have never seen anything, and I could have kept it like that, but then you would have had still questions of, oh, is he this, or he's that, who is he? No. He gave you 7 rounds of beautiful boxing. I still got things that I need to work on that I see to improve on, upper level. and I sat inside for a little bit. I boxed outside. I gave you some mid-range stuff. I danced a little bit. I showed you different selections of punches that can be thrown. And, it had to come to a halt because somebody in the fan was like, stop this shit. Please. Mom probably came out the crowd, the corner. Somebody from his UK fan base traveled over and was like, Lord, please, don't stop. Please. Damn, my baby. Lord, there's my baby in there.
Oh, yeah, you were whipping on somebody's son. So let me ask you this. Because of the way you fight, your stance, your speed, some people compare you to Chad Dawson. Old Chad Dawson, not Chad Dawson we just saw this past Saturday. Not this Chad Dawson, the pre-Andre Ward Chad Dawson. Do you think that is a fair comparison?
I mean, they're going to say whatever is relevant to the situation and also similar looks. Chad Dawson, southpaw. Paul Williams, southpaw. Like Demetrius Andrade, southpaw. So, of course, they're going to compare me to another southpaw. And it happened to be Chad Dawson because he's from the neck of the woods. That's about it. But then I get compared to Floyd Mayweather. Oh, he's the next Floyd Mayweather. Oh, I'm like, okay, whoa, Floyd Mayweather. Oh, my name is Demetrius Andrade. 1. 2, I believe and I know I work harder and I'm smarter than Chad Dawson even at his prime. No disrespect to him or anything like that. He is went as far as he can go, and I appreciate what he did in the sport of boxing also, but I am not none of the people that you guys mentioned. I am Demetrius Andrade, and I will be known as Demetrius Andrade and not known or could be or follow behind the steps and paths. No.
I just tweeted a question from one of
my nickname.
Boo Boo. Where did that nickname come from? Before I ask you this question.
Boo Boo came from me just running outside, just my world, doing whatever I want, careless. Shit, damn, mommy, dad, Boo Boo, Band-Aid, need one, and some people. Some people, I played a lot of sports. I played baseball. I played basketball. I did football, starting, running back, 20 touchdown, corner, like ready to been pop the top. They wanted me, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to boxing, man. That's where I get the light. I like getting the ball. They don't give me the ball every play, so I think boxing is my calling. And the kids are just like, yo, we can't. He's like, they used to just say, yo, I was a shit at everything, so they just named me Boo Boo.
Right. So, you're making your mark at junior middleweight. This is a question from one of our listeners. One of our listeners asked me, would you be willing to move up for a title and if the money was right? Like, if the next fight was offered to you was at middleweight, would you move up to challenge for a title?
Listen, I've been fighting at 154, 152 for like the 10 years now. I think it's going on. I've been holding it down since the USA Opens when I turned like 15. Yeah, 15. I'm gonna say 16 amateurs fight. For everybody. I told myself like, yo, 154 is my calling. I'm going to take over there. I've been hitting this mark for a long time, so before I get out of this weight class, I'm going to capture everything I can in this division, and so that's my plans. For me to jump up to 160, I would have to build my body up to that weight class and be strong enough to take on these bigger guys. And if I do that, I'm not going to go back down to 154 like, a Roy Jones situation when he went up and came back down and there was it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna learn from the past, not do something I always seen in the past. But I'm gonna do the same thing. Like no. And, the good thing about, I can just say Floyd Mayweather, he walks around that weight, and at the 54 division, 54, he's still in a good enough size, and he's been fighting pick'em guys that he can box around.
Right, right.
No. 154, he got the belt, he got something I want. If he was at 47, I wouldn't be bothering him, calling out his name, talking whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he got something I want, and that's the WBC, and, yeah, he's in my way.
Right, right. So I'm going to lob it back over to Ryan Biz, who can spit another question to you.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter was wondering if you're still working with Victor Conte and his snack systems.
All right, Victor Conte, snack. He is a good person. Somebody I met when I was in the Bay Area, when I was, short period of time when I left. We wasn't with my dad, Virgil Hunter. I had met him, and definitely a guy that knows the ins and outs of the body, and so I took on the challenge of working with him and believing in him and doing certain things that he wanted me to do to see where I'm at as far as what my body needs. And I will definitely always work with Victor because to fight and perform at your best, that means that you have to have the best. And so, therefore, I'm going to put the best around me so I can be the best.
Absolutely. Ismail?
Well, being that you came on the show, you had a hot 16 for us. So my question is, if we did a smack URL, put you up against Adrien Broner, who comes out on top?
I'm going to give you that real deal life. He's going to give you that phony baloney. I'm a honey to honey. You hear me, so me? You feel me? You owe me? Like, that you walk it out, that shit that shit that men don't do, that dancing crazy stuff. Like, nah, I ain't doing all that. I ain't put my hand up in front of me and backing my shit up. Like, no, whoa, that's a little too,
I hear you.
So
I'm gonna just give you me, like. Started when I was 6 years old, like it was nothing. I was in the gym running around like it was something. Jumping on the bags, acting like Steve Austin. DDT my brother, now he got a bloody note. Now he wants to beat me up. Shit, damn, I gotta go. Daddy, help me, get the belt and tell Big Mike to stop trying to hurt me. I developed the skills and talent. Took it to the Olympics like, yeah, what's happening? I'm here, I'm black, so what's happening? From the USA, all around the world, here I go, winning big tournaments, now I turn pro, and they still scared of the boy, the most fierce one, in the amateurs, now in the pros. Hey, Demetrius Andrade, there he goes, I see him, let me go and meet him. Let me stop. Yeah, real life stuff, man.
I need to call you and have you record a drop for me for the show. Will you? Can I get you to record a drop for me for the show one day?
Yeah, we can fool around, man. Like I said, I just off top, just natural.
Are you in Atlanta? Are you still in Atlanta right now?
Nah, I mean, I'm back and forth and stuff. I don't necessarily be up there 24/7. Like, I'm in and out to my camps there, here and there. I move around, different sites, different view, motivation.
So, are you going to be ringside for the Lara Canelo fight? And can we expect to see you bum rush the press conference afterwards?
Funny. I like going to fights, but I don't like going to fights. I don't know. It depends on the situation. I can watch it from the TV, but I don't feel like I need to be a buffoon and be like AB bound. You know what I'm saying? AB building. You know what I'm saying? I can
Not
just,
true.
Keep it real classy and cool. And,
so I hear you.
But now I'm gonna see what's up. You know how to get a hold of me. Whenever.
Okay. Ryan, over to you.
Excuse me?
I just got one other question.
Yeah.
I since you're world champion now, your paychecks are finally starting to shoot up. Are you has your lifestyle changed at all with the extra money you're getting?
I mean, my lifestyle. Well, my name ain't, Floyd Mayweather right now. I ain't got that type of money. But right now, I'm just living the same way I'm living, being humble, being grateful, appreciating what I have already, and, and knowing what I really have to do with what I'm getting, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to end up like these fools and be dead broke by the time I get that age to retire. So, it's all about making the right moves, making the right investments, and just don't getting too carried away and living within my means from a few years from now. Of course, I'm gonna have fun and do my thing, but retire at the right time and sit back and watch my babies grow up and
Good plan.
Yeah. Don't spend it up. Don't do it. We don't want to see one of those 30 for 30 specials about you. Don't spend it up too fast. Ismail, anything before we wrap up?
Just follow me, Demetrius Andrade, the Facebook, Google Boxing, the Twitter, Instagram, Boo the letter A with the team. Thank you. And just stay tuned and keep watching me and just follow through, man. I'm forced to be reckoned with. I will shine like the night stars above. And, yes, I'm the people's champion.
No, I'm good, DeAndre. I appreciate your time, Andre.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you guys and everybody out there.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in.